As we continue our adventures in the Red Sea with our guest crew of teenagers, Bella, Mara, Adri, and Ethan, we leave Saudi Arabia and make our way north into the Gulf of Aqaba, which is only about 8 miles wide, but 75 of the 100 miles of length always has south-moving wind and waves. So for over 12 hours, we headed directly into the wind and waves, which made for a really rough ride. We motored past Saudi Arabia and Egypt, and as we got closer to Israel and Jordan, the waves finally started to diminish. So we got Egypt over there.
And Saudi right over there. And then once we get to where we're going, we're gonna have both Jordan and Israel.
Get down, huh? By Saudi Arabia. Salty everything is. Look at all that salt. It's a mess. There's salt everywhere, Jack.
Oh my gosh. I wish it would rain, but it doesn't quite rain in the Middle East so often.
Yeah. So we're right in here where God used Moses to part the Red Sea. I raised my staff up this morning and peed, and nothing happened. The Red Sea didn't part. Matter of fact, the Egyptians called me and said, hey, we want to arrest you for polluting our waters.
It's blasphemy.
Hey,
Right?
thy rod and thy staff, they comfort you.
Not me. Your rod and staff would comfort me, buddy.
Movement for yachts is still very limited here in these waters, so until we get permission to anchor somewhere, we have to head to the marina. We're going to be in Aqaba tonight, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock. Adri's leaving. Her parents are already there, so she's going to get off the boat and join with her parents. She's ready to get off the boat. Can't stay another night on the boat.
I just miss my family. I'm ready to go.
Adri's family flew into Israel to do some sightseeing. So as soon as we dock and get settled, she'll go join her family and say goodbye to the Z-Crew.
I literally cannot.
No. Okay, your last night on the boat. How's it feel?
Oh, a little sentimental.
You're leaving with Adrian?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Last night on the water, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's like, oh, shoot. Well, right now we're motoring, we're not sailing, so. But still, probably like, I've sat here for 3 hours watching the waves.
Weeping?
While it's so good. Yes. You're never gonna find You see all this water? That's my tears.
The ego of a great person. Will you please select your victim to perish in death?
You're that annoying guy at Disneyland in the skirt guy.
We can proceed to the Ayla Marina.
So we made our way all the way up through the Gulf of Aqaba today. All the way up here. We're headed to the very tip here at the end. onto the Jordan side. The border is like right here. Israel's on this side, Jordan on this side. We're gonna go right here to the Ayla Marina. Here, Ayla. It's kind of neat where we're at in the world.
Where they're putting us.
Great catch.
All right. Adrian couldn't get off here fast enough.
Not true. I stayed another whole night for you guys.
And then you just get
Only because we had to. I'm telling you. All right. Will everybody give hugs and kisses?
Toothbrush. Bye time.
no crying.
Bye.
Hugs and kisses, no tongue.
That's right.
Bye.
You are officially my favorite Canadian. So you know.
Come on, Adrian.
I don't
Say
think
hi to
I'll
Peyton
need anything
for me.
from
I
her
will.
as far as departing my boat.
Okay.
So much.
Hey, Michael, thank you guys. She's a
Thank you
wonderful
for
girl.
having her. And
Adri, it was nice to meet you.
Yes, you guys too. I had a blast.
thank you so much, guys.
Is that a Jordan flag?
This is a Jordan flag. So we're at the Ayla Marina, and this place is beautiful. The water's like crystal clear. Cool weather. It's a wonderful place to spend the winter. So somebody said the other day on my YouTube channel, why do you not hoist the American flag above all the other flags? It's just really, it's not on a yacht. Sea regulations is our flag goes on the back of the boat, and a courtesy flag to the country you're visiting goes up on the starboard side of the mast as a courtesy flag to their country. You're honoring and respecting the country you're visiting, and that's why it runs higher than your flag that your boat is flagged with. And that's the deal.
That's the deal. Okay, we're here at the beautiful Ayla Marina here in Aqaba, Jordan. Aqaba, Jordan. There's no U, it's not Aqaba. Aqaba. And I think they're gonna give us a tour of it. I get it. It's my very own bakery.
Yeah, I can do this.
Because how many times have you hit a golf ball? Wow.
Hey.
Look around.
There you go.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's better. All right, that's it.
So Ayla Marina, beautiful place, like a whole community. They have golf course, a whole beach swimming area,
Beautiful water.
and beautiful mountains. But it's gotten cool a little bit. The weather's actually cooled off. Fall has come. As soon as we got those CTM units installed, we don't really need the air conditioning side of them, but luckily they have a heater on.
They do.
So Keith actually turned the heater on last night. So very glad we have our CTM units for sure.
There's a fishy.
Puffer fish.
Where? Oh, there it is.
A fish?
A fishy. Right there.
I can't see him. Oh, there he is.
So cute.
Yeah. So are you gonna go wakeboard?
I am, and I'm so excited. And I'm gonna try and go on the ramps.
So the kids are gonna go right back over to that wakeboarding park, and
We're gonna tear it up. We're gonna get on there.
We're gonna.
have a good time?
Oh, that was so much fun.
Cable park in Jordan.
So Adri left. Her parents actually came to Israel to do some sightseeing, and so she just went with them. And it's kind of sad. It's been 4 weeks now, so the month is almost up, and everybody's starting to think about going home for the holidays and booking flights. And we're gonna go see Petra in a couple of days, do some sightseeing there, and then I think we're gonna go to Israel, which is actually just across the street from Aqaba, Jordan, where we're at. So we're gonna do some sightseeing in Israel. We've already been there once, but a lot of the kids haven't. We still have Ethan, Bella, and Mara with us, and so they're excited about Petra and Israel. And it was really neat to be one of the first American yachties to come this way. I think to come into the Gulf of Aqaba at all. We had several Navy ships and Coast Guards come check on us while we're coming through that Gulf from the Egypt side and Saudi side and Israel, and just checking on us, seeing who we are and what we're doing. And so we had permission to come in here and everything, and everybody here in Jordan knew we were coming. So it was great. The Ayla Marina welcomed us in and got us docked here. And so we're gonna do some sightseeing in a few days. And then I guess everybody's gonna go home. I'm so sad. But it's been a great time. It's been really, really fun. We've learned a lot about what to do next time if we do this again, what not to do. And but I think our kids have made some lifelong friends, and we've made lifelong friends. And so it's been a win-win for everyone. It's been a good thing. So we might do it again. So stay tuned.
All right, so one thing we've learned about traveling in the Middle East here, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, they are very big on safety. We hadn't had our life raft inspected in probably 4 or 5 years. We hadn't had our fire extinguishers inspected in the same amount of time, and we needed to get that done. If you come into one of these countries, especially Jordan, they will not let you leave dock. They're going to bring a safety inspection team on your boat, and they're going to inspect all your safety gear. And you can't leave the dock until everything is up to speed. So be aware that when you come here, you've got to do that. Now, the great thing about Jordan and Ayla Marina here is these guys take care of that for you. I mean, you got to pay for it, but they got my life raft off, they got the fire extinguishers off, they took them to have inspected, lickety split. We got it back in 2 days. First class service here at Ayla Marina. And I know I'm plugging these guys, but they did a great job. Normally that'd take a week and a half to get done. These guys were on top of it. So if you do come in here and you know your stuff's expired, be ready to pay for it to get inspected, but Ayla Marina can take care of that for you. They did a great job for us, and their customer service was outstanding.
I got it. We got it.
You guys.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Last time was 2019. Next service, November 2023. Excellent. That thing's heavy.
Oh, it's tremendously heavy. I don't know what you do if you're in an emergency.
What are you doing, buddy?
I'm stopping right here.
So going, you're in first.
Survived a couple times.
We're going to put that right where your left foot is, Finn.
Here, take a hand on this.
We were going for falafel.
And we got it, Finn. We've got the weight. You can just guide. Okay. Let that one down, Finn. And then you've got that one, Finn. I mean, if you were in an emergency trying to get that out of there.
You got it?
Yeah. Catamarans don't sink in emergency, though, right?
No,
I mean,
don't.
they sink slowly.
Slowly.
Yeah, I got this when you pull that one
Yeah,
up.
if it sinks at all.
Pull. There you go.
There you go. Now can you, what's a life raft for?
A life raft is for when you decide to jump off your catamaran and it's still floating, and you want to stay in a life raft for a couple of nights instead of staying on your catamaran.
It's a home away from home.
It's a home away from home. I don't know why we have life rafts on catamarans, because I've never seen a catamaran actually sink. This catamaran, supposedly, if it filled up with water, would float, and it would, you wouldn't need a life raft. And but life rafts are for saving you. If your boat sinks, if you're on a monohull and that thing takes on water, it's going to sink in seconds. Whereas a catamaran's not going to sink because we don't have lead in the hulls. We don't have a bunch of ballast down there holding the boat upright. But once again, I think I want to, for all you viewers out there, if you know the answer, do I have to have a life raft on a catamaran? That would be good information to know. So send us a text, leave a comment, let us know that.
But the super cool thing is that they're filming Dune Part 2 here in Wadi Rum in Jordan, where we're going. And yesterday we met Josh Brolin. I know some of you probably don't know who he is, but he was Thanos in the Avenger movies, and
We did the typical fan tourist thing. He had his wife and kids with him, and it was probably his day off of filming, and we just, what do you call that?
I don't know.
Stalked him.
We fangirled. I fangirled.
Yeah,
we took a photo. He was very, very nice, but I could tell that he wasn't really into wanting pictures and all that jazz. And
we didn't care about his kids at all. You know, like, you don't want to spend time with your children. You want to spend time with us.
Oh, he's very nice, very nice.
Guys, so
what has been your favorite thing that you've done on Zatara? Like land trips?
Watching Aladdin.
Okay, girl.
Live action.
Anybody but Finn. What's been your favorite thing so far?
You just put that on me.
I know. I should have
That's a
prepped.
tough question.
Should have prepped.
Either night shift or
Keith.
the sunsets.
Keith.
Sunsets
Yeah.
on the boat.
Night shift or sunsets on the boat.
Yeah.
Or
while
Keith.
sailing.
That's a good one.
Probably chilling
The
in
sunsets,
Mauer's room.
Yeah.
I like the diving. we did.
socializing. Oh,
Yeah, me too.
the
Diving
reef,
at that
that
reef
was so
with the
pretty.
cruise.
Yeah.
The reef was really pretty.
I have to say the reef
Most
is
beautiful reefs we've ever seen.
That's
actually.
the most beautiful reef I've ever seen.
When we just stopped in the middle of the ocean and then just like jumped in, that's still my favorite part.
And it was like
Meeting Josh Brolin.
That was that's cool.
That's the thing, when you come out on Sailing Zatara, you meet celebrities like all the time just because
Yeah,
you're with the celebrities. And so
Yeah.
it's just
we know people, they know people.
Birds with feathers flock
Connections.
together.
Yeah.
like we were all freaking out like, oh my gosh, it's Josh Brolin, but the Whitakers were like, oh, it's just Josh Brolin. We see like Ryan Reynolds and like The Rock just wherever we go.
Hey,
It's like a date kind of
they're
thing.
fans of us.
Yeah.
I mean, really, they come and they stalk and they ask for a sticker.
Yeah, I saw
And you know, we don't normally give stickers to like Hollywood people, but sometimes.
he totally did not forget how to work his phone when he had to
Oh my
work.
gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, so
My glasses.
you saw the picture. Me and Josh Brolin are standing there for like 5 minutes because Keith is trying to figure out my phone. His mouth is dry. His fingers are shaking. It's like a little schoolgirl. Like, oh my
I
gosh,
was
look
a
at
little
my-
nervous
He's like,
because he had his wife and kids with him, and then I knew he was going to ask for a picture with me. And
he went home later and wrote in his diary, I met Josh Brolin today with a heart.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Almost to Petra. This might be another highlight of our trip. None of y'all said Luxor. That's interesting.
I actually really liked it.
Yeah, me too.
I really liked
But
it.
but it's
I
not
talked
the
about it in
but
like the little interview.
yeah, but it's not the first thing that popped into your mind.
Right. Water.
Water's what popped into your mind.
Yeah.
I
Can't
love
get
the
me
Red
away.
Sea Mall
Can't get enough.
Red
The
Sea
Red
Mall.
I love that.
Oh,
Especially
Texas.
it was cool
Texas
the
Roadhouse.
first like 3 times, and then you know.
First 3 times.
Roadhouse again?
A 2-hour drive takes us to Petra, one of the world's most famous archaeological sites and one of the 7 wonders of the world. Our tour begins with lots of walking and exploring ancient Nabatean caves, which were used as their homes and tombs back in 312 BC.
I want my MTV. I want my MTV.
A 3/4-mile walk through the Sick along Narrow Gorge brings us to the most famous site, the Treasury. Carved directly out of the sandstone rock 2,000 years ago.
Whew, I haven't gone hiking this much in way too long.
That's a lot of steps. What do you think? Been hiking for 30 minutes?
There's a lot less
40?
there's a lot less steps on the boat that you have to do, and you kind of like grow accustomed to a certain lifestyle. And once you switch it up, it's just rough.
We've been hiking for an hour?
40 minutes.
I just got the internet. I can have vibration. Wow, look at that view though, y'all. That's beautiful. More walking, climbing actually, 900 steps to be exact, takes us to the final monument called the monastery. The lost city of Petra, with its exquisite stone carvings, is the most visited tourist site in the country of Jordan, with the rock-framed deserts of Wadi Rum being the second.
I just, like 2 minutes ago, I booked my flight home, and me and Bella were in the room and we were actually really sad.
I've had the best time. I mean, this month has probably been my favorite month ever. I mean, I have no words. I really am speechless about how amazing this trip has been.
All good things come to an end, unfortunately. And this was a very, very, very good thing.
This is like peak. I don't know if my life could get any better than this right now. I mean, I'm sure it will. Maybe I'll have my own sailboat when I'm older and sail around the world just like Zatara did.
I want a boat. Surprise! I want to go into the charter business, so if anyone out there is looking for an amazing cook and deckhand, I can throw ropes. Not that well, but you know, I'm a fast learner. Hit me up.
We spent a lot more time in ports than I thought we were going to, which is fine. It's all just a part of boat life. But yeah, I was kind of hoping we could spend a little bit more time out on anchorage.
Coming onto this trip, I was still learning how to kiteboard, and I still am. But I thought out here on the water, I would have a lot more time to kiteboard, and I would have gotten the hang of it, and I would have been up and at 'em.
I learned how to body drag, which was cool. I didn't officially get to go kiting, which is okay because here at the marina we have something called cabling. I did not know cabling even existed till I got here, but now I love it. It is so much fun. It took me just a couple tries to get the hang of it, and now I'm doing the jumps and the kickers.
There was a cable park here in Jordan. It was so much fun. I've done cabling before, but I've never gone off the kickers, and I did it this time, and it's so much fun. I think we're going later today.
Petra was incredible. I loved it. My grandma was right. My plan for the next days is saying my proper goodbyes and just appreciating the life that I've got to experience in 1 month. It was insane. I think when I get back, it's gonna hit me harder than it does now.
We're kind of just waiting to get our flights out. There's not really much left to do. We'll probably go cabling some more. There's like a rope course or something, like agility stuff that we'll probably do. Keith and I have become best friends over the course of this trip. Keith's words, not mine. I would call us more acquaintances, but Keith's like, no, Ethan, we are best friends. We are rock solid. We are like this. We are like this. And like other hand gestures. All right, everybody, see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to share with you some more exciting news in the next episode. Peace out, Girl Scouts.